Okay, welcome back once again in Cappadocia. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4, where we were 1st June 1597 as Axum. Oh, Adjutant, already done. Okay, so I am still recording over the top. This is the last one I need to do with this, so yay, back to normal for tomorrow's. Again, I'm sorry about this, it's just not what I wanted to do, but it's been a pain. But there we go. So anyway. So let's have a look, what are we doing? So, yeah, abolish lethal alarm forces. I can't ever see a time when it's needed to do that. So we're done. We've taken most of the coastline away from the Mamluk. We now have a war fleet. Of sorts. That's better. Up to 10 heavies. That'll do us nicely. Expand that a little bit. Again, we're losing 8 ducats a month. Most of that is in rooting out of corruption, which is good news. Once the corruption is gone, we'll be fine. So yeah, it's just trying to make that 8 ducats back. We've got 54. We're looking at here. We're also still giving 4 ducats a month, so half of our debt to Australia. So in a few years, that'll go as well. That'll be fine. Okay, we're also not particularly efficient at our production or our trade. Well, our trade we are, but our production and our taxation we're not. The Union of Johannes the First O. Right, here we go. We have revolts. 42,000 troops rebelling. Okay, so what we need to do is get a few units down here. And we need to turn on our forts in the area. Okay, that's fine. We're still working on trying to save up for core Mecca. And then we can convert it. And that was why I took the thing the other day on that other one, because we don't need really our conversions are going pretty well, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. But yeah, so once everything's called, we can begin conversions. But at the moment we have 11,000 troops sieging down the Kafan gold mine. That's bad. I mean, luckily, they're only going to take it into rebel hands, and they're not really going to do an awful lot with it. For that, we should be thankful. But yeah, now instead of losing 8 ducats a month, we're now losing 22. This is really stupid of me. But I suppose it is fortunate that... yeah, we've only got 1 stability as well, so we need more stab. We're in not a good position here. Johannes the First. We're also going to force harsh treatment of those down. We don't... the last thing we need right now is more rebels firing. We are busy keeping them installed. Keeping them repressed. Help! Help! I'm being repressed! Come see the advanced evidence system. What we're going to do is march down to... oh, they're marching through. That's really good, because they've got a river crossing. So that's really dumb of them. In fact, yeah, -2 for the river crossing. Okay, Sinai. There we go. So we just want to... can't quite afford Aqaba. Welcome to Aqaba. Okay, so we're just going to sit here and get these down. There we go. Now we're going to charge him. Squish them. 27th of January. They arrive on the 27th. These guys arrive on the 29th. Now be on the 29th. These guys arrive on the 30th. A day's fine. There we go. We charge in. Here's Marsh, so that's pretty good. Because they're going to be the attackers, so we get the advantage in there. There we go, and now we're going to absolutely squish them when they come into Illibor. I've had to renew a loan. That's annoying. There we go. We can begin converting. So that's Sinai, Alwaj, and Agwaba. So there we go. That's the end of the pretenders. We're currently using 35 ducats a month, but most of that will be in reinforcements. So we're going to split our armies up once again. There we go. And how's our integration coming? That's what I want to see. Oh. Alliance with the Rus. That's very good. Okay, we've still got 10 years before we can even attempt to remove the Austrians as our rival. It's nice to see Aragon getting the hell kicked out of it. Camelia. Denmark, okay. Yeah, we'll take that one. I think we can afford to lose the 10 Diplo at the moment. Okay, so what else are we going to do now? Moment we are third in the Great Powers list behind Austria and the Ottoman. They do have an awful lot of places about to rebel, but I mean, thankfully, if they do, we're on top of it. We've got 2 armies in the area. There's only going to be 12,000 of them. Dawa is going to produce salt. Yeah, that's because I'm not salty enough, obviously. Right. Look at that. We've only got a couple of salt mines. Apparently my country is not salty enough. Gaza. Okay, there's the there's the revolt. Jaffa's going to cover that, so that's fine. Yorbu. And Jeddah. There we go. Can't quite take that area yet because Mecca has not been completely cored. But there we go, we'll do that. And then level up Jeddah as a harbour. Make more money out of them. There we go. They are in the Red Sea, so that's fine. They'll be pushing more trade up, and we'll snag that. So yeah, now we want to start completely taking control of our home trade node, of the Alexandria node, which is now our home right now. Jerusalem and Mecca. The only 2 places. I'm quite surprised that for an early form of Christianity that it's not... Jerusalem isn't considered a holy city. There we go. Okay, so we're looking at maybe releasing another vassal once we've absorbed Kalimbornu. Because we're looking to take the entire of the Katsina node. Basically just so that we can take... It's a start node, everything goes out of it, but we want to steer it our way. We're now getting 50% of whatever comes in. So we do now dominate the node. And when we start moving again against the Mamluks, that's only going to get more. We also do want to move into the the node above, Aleppo, that one. So we can steer trade down a bit. Converted the heretics of Sinai. We're going to now convert the heretics of Yabu. And then soon it will be Jerusalem's turn. And then finally Mecca. Which we can't do at the moment. But soon we will. Soon. There's lots of reasons why we can't. I still haven't clicked that. I've been looking at that thinking, why we can't do any? But we can. Because I'm an idiot and I haven't noticed that. Of all the things not to notice. Never mind, Moment we're still losing 13 ducats a month. A large chunk of that is in rooting out of corruption. And subsidies we're paying to Australia. We don't really have anything else, so we need to try and figure a way to raise money. So we're just going to cut the army spend at the moment. We don't really need our army in full flow at the moment. We need to make money. We need to repay our loans. I also need to try and adjust The burghers are just too powerful in my region. Okay. So, Aqaba is Bedu. We'll be getting rid of that eventually. Bedu. Hijazi. Bedu, Egyptian. Syrian. Pretty soon to be called. But yeah, it's strange we don't get anything with the holy city of Jerusalem. That's Awi. Oh, they're there. So yeah, we land a force there from the Australian side, and we'll cock them up, and we'll mess them up nicely. Jerusalem has been called now, and now we're going to convert it. The promised land. But we don't get any of that. To us, it's just a city, which is quite sad. But there you go. Such is life. Such is life. Dawa, peace. Nice. Dawa and Esanagri, and then we're going to move into Kilwa to take take that, and then that'll be our entire area that we wanted under our control, our culture group, before we switch and take another culture group, and then we'll need that one. But anyway, that's for the future. That's for future me to worry about, not for me. Oh. Okay, so Sidon has now... That's interesting. Greek separatists. Crete's free. So the Ottomans have obviously eaten that, but Greece does not have any claims on that. So that's interesting. If Greece breaks away... Interesting. Okay, I've forgotten a few things on this game recently, and how to access your trade company is one of them. But there you go. No. That's what I want. Harbour, local trade power. Can't build it there. Come on, Cap, it's really not that hard. You've already got one there. There you go. Good lad. That's why that's Castilian I'm trying to click on there. Doom. Doom. Dime bar. Dime bar. Right. Just aging myself quite dramatically. That stability at least 3. Ngidi as a subject or colonise the Papua New Guinean Peninsula. Don't know why. I'm wondering why the Papuan Peninsula is. Because it's there. The peninsula sticking off the end of Papua New Guinea. It's really not that hard, Cap. That's going to cost us too much. That's going to be too much for pain. That's the one we want. There we go. Why am I looking at missionaries? Missionaries are not what I need to worry about here. It's colonists. I keep clicking on the wrong damn thing. Right. Converted Jeddah. Now, yep. Yep, we can do that, yeah. 26,000 troops. Or just 17. Right, well, we're just going to go for 17. We are losing a little bit more of money again. Oh, we're not, but... I don't really think I need to worry too much about that. Having forts up and what have you. These guys are waiting for my truce with Kano to be up. Just then we're going to go for the Zazuan Gauls and just expand Zazu. Whoa. Okay, so that's England has problems, split all over the place. Excuse me, or should I say Great Britain does? Is it Great Britain or England? Pretty sure it's Great Britain. But anyway, we've also got Protestants. You've got lots of things. No Hussite in there though. So nothing decided to go follow Jan Hus. Intriguing. We're losing 11 ducats a month. That's alright. We're gonna lose money in this war. That's life. There's nothing we can do about it. We might as well just wait. We're going to make them pay for it in the end. One extra loan isn't going to cripple us. Okay, and here we go. I'm going to go for the Zazuan cause. Try and take most of them back. Okay, they didn't join in the war by the looks of it, so I'll keep on clicking down there for no apparent reason. 20 ducats a month we're losing. Okay, we've managed to hold their fortress. Their capital fort. We could become Defender of the Faith, but there isn't really much point. Not for a level 1, the bonuses we get are just so small, and we're never going to get more. Unless we release people, and we don't want to do that, because that kind of defeats part of the object. Okay, there we go, we've moved in, we've taken Kano, Rano and Kano. Okay. I can't see now. Yeah, we must avoid, that's one of the best buttons to click there. Whoa! 555 months. Definitely doable. But I think we wait. Okay, good. Right, I had a bad feeling then that they were at war. But they're not. Right, why don't you just press the that's it, yeah, press that, and again, there we go. Because the one you were clicking on, you ain't at war with, you idiot. I do know how to play this game, honest. Yeah, I do know how to play this game. You can look back, I do know how to play this game. Admittedly, a lot's changed since the last time I did a run, but... Oh. Right. No, we don't want to take their money. Not yet. Excuse me. We will. But, yeah. Where are we? We're looking down. I'm looking down here as well, because obviously I'm thinking about attacking the Straits of Victoria as well, because we do want to try and get as much as we can down here done. But okay, we've got 2 more culture conversions about to be done. One literally just about to finish, Darfur. And you got Al Junior. There we go. We've spent a lot of points now converting them. Right, Zazu, have that one. There we go. Alazak is now the right culture. Al Jawif will be not far behind. This is what we would need. We are now at 29%, so we're over halfway towards becoming Egyptian. Okay, so they've headed back to Borno. We could do the same and just go and kick the tar out of them. Mangalia has been taken. No, that's not one of the ones we've got, that's fine. Bono Kanadawa. All your money. War reps. They won't accept. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. They're not going to accept war reps. There we go. And I can't release at the moment, even though I've forgotten this again. Cannot release while at war. Expansion, yep. Global settler increase. Yeah. Would be useful. But I can see why we're not going to do it. Holy War against Air and Kano, because of our new place. And I'm amazed that I haven't looked as to why Kanem still exists. Kanem Borno, Biguligon, go to Yao. We've lost it against Kanem Borno. I should be in the process of absorbing Kanem Borno, so why am I not in the process of annexing Kanem Borno? Why is Kanem Borno still there? Come on, Cap, have a look. Right, Dwara. We don't want to call that because we want to release them. Why is cannonball still there? Come on, Cap, take a look. Never mind. Finishing off this wall. Heretics at Jerusalem are converted. Yeah, I know. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do our own country first. Then Reno, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm going over there just to clear that. The fact they've got it under siege is annoying. There we go. Decline. Sue for peace. Nom nom. Go away. Now, please cease existing. There we go. Now, finally, these guys can cease existing as well. Now we have... I don't need to call it. There we go. Australia is calling it, so that's fine. And the wars are now over. So we can now release Casina. There we go. And now while they're basically a nothing, we're going to enforce their religion. And there we go. Begin calling it, converting it. There we go. All of that. That's what we wanted. Next up, turn all of our forts off. Which again is a mistake, because now we're going to get raided at the top end. What's that? 9,000 versus 2,000 cannons. Cannons in the front row be bad. Even though the Australian troops are much better than the enemies. They're just going to waltz through them. I won't be able to do that to mine though. Pretty soon. Our first Kiwi colony will be done. And we're going to want to spread all the way through the Antipodeans. So, take all of the Polynesian... Basically, we want sort of as much of the Polynesian Triangle as we can given to Australia, so that then they can steer trade into their own node. As much as the Australian trade node as we can get to them as well, so then they command it. And then, yeah, just let them make their money off that as well. Which would be good news for them. Okay. Afghanis Maghreb is being eaten at the moment by Tunisia by the looks of it. Is that Tunis? Might well be. If they got their butt kicked. Yeah. Tunis are destroying them. You're about to hear a hiss. Tunis are absolutely taking it to them. Needed that. Huh. Fair play to Tunis. Oh. Needed just a bit of fluid in my gut. Ugh. So yeah, we're trying to decide where we're going to go. We're going to go to there. Here we go. $15, that will put us ahead on admin tech, which would be a good thing going forward. We are behind. Syrian. Cannot be converted yet. Converted? Yeah, culture converting. Yeah, that's the word. It's not genocide, honest. Oh, we would never do such a thing. Right, finally going to get around to taking that. Don't know why I bothered waiting. Rhino is now coptic. There we go. Now we're just going to work on the Aussies. We've still got Mecca being done on our side. It's going to take ages. But it is ticking up, 0.7 a month. Diplop out. One of my generals has died. I don't much care about that. The damn what regiment can have a general. Can we again drill him? These guys need to come back. And I still haven't twigged that Canon is still there. Filippo de Avis has died. Maria de Mexines and Duarte Davis. Sorry, we're doing fine. Global trade. Jebel Smart, good, there we go, that changes everything. London got it, that's fine. Because if we take a look, in this case, yeah, it's spreading everywhere, so we're fine. We just need to leave it, let it tick up of its own accord. Just let it spread. We've got a couple of texts yet before we need it. Let it spread. I think it's 1, maybe 2 texts that we need. Something like that. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Drinking fizzy stuff does to me. Okay, so they've still got plenty of claims now. I'm pretty sure. Gathering of tributes, assemble a war. That I'll never be able to do. Unite the clans. So they'll be able to do that. That'd be fine. So yeah, we'll be able to expand Katsan quite a lot. Might be interested to do a run with Katsina, just to see what happens in that neck of the woods with that mission tree. The Yomba and the Noop. Develop the cities, resolve internal issues, contact with the Fellini, the Tuareg. I'm hoping that you get to change, become something else with that tag after that. Air. We have no reason to attack air now. Until Cannon Born finishes. I don't think that annex has moved at all recently. Why? Cap, come on. Have a look. 25th of March. What are we thinking about here? There. That's your problem. They don't like us. And that's going to work with Australia. Come on. War Margin. There we go. That's better. Now it's going to keep ticking up. God knows how long you messed that one up for. But yeah, I wonder how long he's been doing that for. Now we're missing all sorts. I'm not bothered. There we go. It's only just over. Can't improve. There we go. Clever boy. He's done it. He's figured it out at last. 35 admin game. Yeah. Lots of people want to come to my clay. No, actually my clay is off limits to everybody. Unless they're Russian or Portuguese. Then we might consider it. Vandenberg, go away. He has his separatists from Mecca. That's right where we stood. Paderborn, go away. Okay, we're making very small amounts of money, but we are making money now. Can't convert anywhere else yet. The state of this. Everybody suddenly wants to come through my clay. For people fighting like in Germany, this is ridiculous. Foreign talent, our drill masters are in awe of Ottoman armies and methods. And the problem with this costs a lot of money. You get a bit of... Oh, Greece is free. Agnes Maghreb is being eaten by Tunis. Hijazi Separatists popped. That was a bad place for them to pop out, wasn't it? Right underneath one of our stacks. Yeah. Yeah. That was only ever going to go one way, wasn't it? Shift consolidate. Boom. There we go. It's only 400 needed. And as it's only one regiment now, it saves us a bit of money. Okay. They want high... I'm not bothered. I don't want to lease out condottieri. Most of the time, they just want so small numbers. Okay, so we were to go here. Portugal and Russia would not be willing to get involved. It is 189,000 troops, though. Oh, and Austria is being dealt a blow. Yeah, they would not accept an alliance because they're rivals. Most Poland and Lithuania didn't take the royal marriage. The Danes have been ripped apart. Russia and Central Asia. Russia's been split in half by the Ottoman. That's really not a good place to be. It's really not. Access for the Mughals. Go away. Mughals, who are you at war with? You don't need to come through my turf. They're that way. Why would you want to come this way? That makes no sense. I've just noticed we're going to have to kick a jam out soon. We can't have that. A jam is the same colour as us. If we jumped Hormuz, which we could, once the truce is up, we'd have the manpower, we'd have the ability to go. So Hormuz may become a way in. That we could split Algerian from... So Canale from the Otterdub. That could be a way we could do that. Removing any allies from the Ottoman is good before we go to war. Because we are going to need to. At some point very soon. Okay, so the Mamluks now do not have a treaty with us. Yatenga have taken that from Morocco. Okay. Didn't expect that. Okay. Okay, so the Age of Reformation will be ending soon. And I'm still not going to notice, am I, that there was another one to buy and I missed it. Okay, we're going to let the institution spread through here. Oh, global trade is already present, so that's good. And we're going to begin spreading it through here as well. The main place we're going to need it to get to reach is Alexandria as well. But, yeah. Right, they haven't even got the printing press there. So now we don't need to worry about those yet. But getting it spread through our core territory at the moment is going to be very useful. And again, at the moment we don't need to rush it. We've got to catch up on tech at the minute. We are behind. We've got to cut the text before we need it. It's not it's not major right now. We've got to let it spread through there as well. Through Gaza, Jaffa and Jerusalem. That could work. We've got 51% of the node. I mean, realistically, we don't need to do anything. We can just hold. Katsina now has 89%. Cannonball is soon to be no more. There we go. Got 50% of cannon gone. Snag that. Yep, we're already out there working. Coming up. Looming disaster. We've got the plutocratic one again. And this is just going to give them even more, but it was the best one to take. Culture conversions. Our EUIV is almost done. At the moment we're just looking at Axum and seeing what we need to do next. Where do we want to go next? Still only 29%. Tigray has 7% and they've only got 3 provinces. Okay, our old guy died. National tax modifier would be good. Prediction efficiency guy would also be good. I think he's going to be the best one to go for. It's Khaliji. We don't need to bring them in. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I know what it is, why I'm sort of yawning and stretching a fair bit. Because, yeah, my lad decided to buy us a treat today and took me out for a curry. So after all of that, and it's nice and warm in here, I'm starting to feel a little bit on the woody side. Blonk. 8 ducats a month down now. That was a bad plan. I mean, useful. Because of the 3 military points. But maybe not the brightest plan. But now our production is now almost level with our taxation. Crema. It's growing quite nicely now. Dawa is about to finish. There we go. Going to declare war on the Australian tribes again. We don't need our forts up at the minute, which is good because it means we're making money while we're fighting. Yeah, I've got a claim on there. I don't need that claim anymore. Managing. Better not. Bet they're not managing. Alright, fine, forget it. Our EUIV is now the culture that we wanted. This is good news. Next. Spreading Egyptian. Okay, yeah, we're going to just follow these guys down to the fort. Leave Australia to come over here for that. Tech 6, so far behind. You almost feel for them. But at the same time, you just want their territory. Because having this colonial land down here. There we go. See, we've still got another tech to go up yet. We can relax. We don't need to worry about pushing in. There we go. What we're going to go for here. I think South African Musketeers. Just all out. Boom, 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 boom. That's what we want. Drilling. 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 Those two are fine. Nubian Regiment. Just need to give them a little bit more time. Oh. Yep, let Australia go up for there. Our guys should be ready to go now. In fact, we're going to need to hit them quick. That's them down there, okay. We need to march quick. We've got another 12,000 troops coming up. Cleves is in turmoil. Okay, so our 19,000 troops are about to cross into... Is that 16, 18,000 of those? Yeah, 17. So yeah, we hit them hard in the first hit. That's what we really needed to do. And just push them out. And stick and whip him. Haha! Very nice, the stack wipe. Dawa. Call that. Eswar Najero. We'll take that. Then we can move further south if we want to. We don't have to. Click. There's one there that's still green cap. I don't think I'm going to spot it before the end of this. Which would just be typical of me. Okay. We're going to move down here and take that. Gubby gubby. Okay. Now we're going to move into there. Take you, man. Ooh. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. You are gold. No, we're going to want that. Where are the Aussies? Oh, here they come. They're taking their sweet time, that's all. Do we have any claims over here? I don't think we do yet. Brunei. Got Ethiopia going nicely. There we go, we're going to move into Manjin. Sorry, Yiman. Yiman. Just going to take that. Nah, don't take a cab. Hold on till we get to the next admin. Tech. Admin tech is much more useful here. That's what we need to do. That's why we're doing it now. Okay. The fact that Greece... Yep, we'll marry you. Come on. Became guarantee. There we go. We're going to guarantee the Greeks. We're quite happy to guarantee them. Make sure they stay around for a bit. They really should have more claims than that. But, there you go. If we can end up vassalising them, we can end up feeding them land anyway. Give them all the Greek places. Let them be Greek again. Make Greece great again. That's a very unique claim, isn't it? Right. Can't afford to blow the hole in the wall. Not that it makes any difference here. We'll be through it soon. It's only a level 1-4. It's really not going to take long. Not with the +5. Pop. There we go. Right, so these guys... There we go, hand over to Oxymitos. There we go. So take that. There we go. I'll hand over in a minute. I'm just getting confused. Once it updates at the end of the month, that'll all be to them. 27, 28, 29. There we go. Naximatos is now very happy and will be sending us. We have a little bit of a debt, but we'll clear that. Bang. Knock that down. What are we going to do with these guys? We're just going to take their land. No, you need to click the main one as well, Cap. Click the main one. Click the main one. Click Bogoran. What are you doing? What are you doing, Cap? Right, super piece. No. Click. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. Castile have colonies too close to us. Luckily it's Castile and not Spain, really. But what we need to do now with that then, if they're here, is basically just let them build. There they are. Yeah, just let them have that. I mean, to be fair, they've only got 60,000. So we could really do that. We could give them some serious problems. There's no real point at the minute. Great Britain's been driven out of there now. That's looking pretty good now. Looking very nice. We've lost that. Lost the cleansing and heresy because we no longer own next to them. But what we'll do is just give them enough so they can build a colonial nation out there. And then once they have that colonial nation, we can order our colonial nation to attack their colonial nation. Which would be very nice indeed. Give us the opportunity just to go nuts and attack them. And take their colony from them. if they can get up to a colonial nation level, because if it's colonial nation on colonial nation, then the overlords don't get involved, which would be very nice. Okay, that's spreading quite happily, so we just need to leave that. We don't need to force it. Just leave it, Cap. Just leave it. There we go. We've still got another one to take before we need it. We're fine. How far behind are we now? 15, 16, 16. So we're only 1 or 2 techs behind, max. So again, we can just hold. We don't need to worry. We can just hold. Well, excuse me, Mr. Microphone. Didn't mean to punch you then. But yeah, so we can just hold at the minute. We don't need to expand at the moment. We're just waiting. There we go. That's them taking that, which we don't want them to do. So we're going to go take it back. We've almost got the war goal though. And once we have that, there we can see the Australian claim. Come on, now we're going to have a civil war. Whoa. Come on, we have none of them yet to do. Our next one, probably going to be quantity, to be honest. So any ideas? So yeah, exploration ideas we've got. Divine ideas. Assuming that's what religious ideas are for your theocracy. There we go, take that. Gulp. And Australia is for the most part ours. I'm going to send that army over to there, just in case the Australians ever do decide to grab a claim while I'm there. That's ours, that's not. Again, wouldn't be too hard a war, 30,000 troops. But at the minute, not sure if it's worth it just for the moment. But yeah, so we're just going to build a couple of little bits now. And then, yeah, another boat. That's good in Alexandria. There we go. So now it's time to do the last one in this list, which is Wadi. %55.2% done. The Syrians still don't want us to convert them into Egyptians, which is a shame. But there you go. What can you do? Nubian, not worth having anymore. Nijazi, we could accept Hiyazi. We were busy getting rid of the Bedouins. Tigray, with 165 to turn it into Egyptian. Tigray has a good solid 7% and it only has a few. There we go. Mendefa is going to become Egyptian as well. There we go. That just leaves Axum itself. And Endata. Enderta. That one. Yeah, we'll change that to Armenian. Whatever our main one is. Oh, excuse me. A blessed empire. So we need to conquer Antioch and modernise the army. For that we need ideas to the west and train the Kawa. The Ottoman are now losing against Austria. Again, Austria are being clever right here. What they need to be doing is literally just this. Just sitting on that side of the Bosporus and just not letting anyone through. That's what they need to do. Just sit there. Sit there and sit there. That looks like the League War. So it looks like the League War's fired. But yeah, what they want to do if they're fighting the Ottoman is just sit there. Just don't let them through. just stay there. Take the rest and just stay on that side of the Bosporus. And then the Caucasus Mountains just line up in there. But just say, yeah, come on through. And whenever they try, just dogpile in. That's what you need to do around that area. And I've taken another loan because I'm not looking at my money. Okay. Need to sort out our finances next time. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. So for the minute, I've been Cappadocia, signing off.